All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome again to a Frequently Asked Question Friday. Unfortunately, because of the holiday weekend here, we're having a hard time getting a guest. So we're just going to do a short one today. I got two topics: the election and the scholarship. So let me get to the election real quick. If you live in Corpus Christi or the surrounding area, you probably know about District 27. The 27th district, which runs all the way up to Victoria, and even up to Bastrop by Austin. Anyway, so when Blake Farenthold resigned from office, it left a vacancy, and Governor Abbott said we're going to have a special election to fill that seat from the time of that election until January. But in the meantime, we had another election, which was the runoffs from the primaries. And so in the Democratic runoff, it was Roy Barrera and Eric Holguin, and Eric Holguin won. So he will be the Democratic nominee that will run in November for the 27th district. The Republican winner was Michael Cloud. He's a Republican from Victoria. And so it'll be Eric Holguin against Michael Cloud in November to fill the 27th district. And in the governor's race, Lupe Valdez won, and so she will face off against Greg Abbott in that runoff in November. Anyway, so as I mentioned before, when Blake Farenthold resigned, that left nobody. We have nobody here representing us right now in Congress. So Governor Abbott requested a special election, and that will be on June 30th of this year, which is a Saturday. And the early voting for that starts Wednesday, June 13th. And goes through Tuesday, June 26th. And that's for the special election. That person will serve from just July, August, September, October, I guess November, December, and then January, the middle of January, when the winner of the primary runoff in the general takes over, that person will be out. So it's really, they're only there for like 6 months, 6.5 months. Now anybody can vote in this June 30th election. Eric's running again. So is Roy Barrera. So is a former judge here, Judge Westergren. I saw there's a doctor running some ads. I know he's running. Michael Cloud's running. The guy he beat, Beach Room, is running. And I think there's 3 or 4 other people running. So that's that unexpired term, and anybody can run in that. So we could have different people, somebody different could win on the Democratic side, somebody different can win on the Republican side. I don't think that's very likely, but it could happen. So anyway, hopefully everybody can get out and vote in that election also. As most of y'all know, this firm has endorsed Eric Holguin before. And we'll endorse him in the special election also, and endorse him in the fall. For governor's race, it'll be Lupe Valdez versus Greg Abbott. As most of y'all know, Greg Abbott has been probably the worst governor in Texas history when it comes to consumers and when it comes to injured people's rights. He and the Texas legislature have just, I'd say, chipped away at consumers' rights and injured people's rights, but it's more like they've taken a sledgehammer to consumers' rights and consumer protection, and they've taken a sledgehammer to injured people's rights. The only governor in Texas history that could possibly be worse, maybe Rick Perry. He was pretty horrible. But if you care about injured people and if you're a consumer of any type, you probably don't want Greg Abbott to be your governor. So, in November, hopefully, we can vote all these scoundrels out of office and take the country back from the big corporations and the Putin and the Russian oligarchy, and we can get America back for people, for democracy, and for human beings. So anyway, let's move on real quick to the scholarship. As most of y'all know, we've been running a scholarship for the past, I think 4 years. The first prize is $2,500. The second prize is $1,500, and the third prize is $3,000. And the scholarship's open to any student in the United States. Obviously, we'd hope some local students win, or Texas students anyway. But when we run the scholarship, we have people enter from California and New York and anywhere. So we'd like to get as many submissions as we can. You just go to the HerrmanHerrman.com scholarship page. All you have to do is write an essay, and the essay is about the technological advancement in motor vehicles. And we all know the changes they've made to make cars safer, but they've also made a lot of changes in vehicles that make just create more distractions. And so the worst thing we can have is distracted drivers out there, because that's what causes a lot of injuries, a lot of deaths. So the essay is, what can we do to make these vehicles safer so that all the new technological changes don't make it, don't make it such a distraction. You don't want people checking the Facebook page in the vehicle. So we're interested in what can be done to keep people safer. So if you got any ideas, write an essay, submit it, and hopefully you'll be a winner. If you're not a student, but you know somebody who is, and I think probably everybody knows some student somewhere, pass it on, help them enter, or tell them about it, because anybody can win. So we look forward to everybody entering, and we will pick a winner in December. So good luck. And I just want to say Happy Memorial Day to everybody. And we're going to end a little bit early today, so those of you going out of town can get on the road. Just remember, don't drink and drive, and don't text and drive. So until next Friday, be safe, and we'll see you next time.